match is the best of 5 frames. It's the first frame. The Viktors Jengovatovs to break.
Good morning, everyone. So thanks for joining us.
1.
Sorry for joining this match a little bit late. Some small technical difficulties this morning. This is locally the 10 AM session this morning at the start of the men's. Currently have the semi-final of the under-21s going on different tables. The final will be on this table 1 at 2 PM. It's local time, 1 PM over in the UK.
Viktors Jengovatovs 1.
This is the very first round of the men's tournament, so both the players' first group games. We have ex-professional Robin Hull versus Viktor of Latvia. This is Group B. They also have Simon Lichtenberg, who's also ex-professional, so a really tough group, this one. Oh, it's definitely a miscue. But, so the red closest to the black cushion will pot. I don't think Robin Hull can really try and develop the black. Well, and another miscue. So back-to-back shots, both players miscuing, and that has really opened things up. Black now potable and the red's in lovely positions. Could get a chance. Didn't get too close to that red. Just a safety shot. Clearly the red didn't pass the blue to left centre. So it looks a little bit awkward. He might be able to attempt the red, the one closest to the brown, with a possible path back to baulk for the cue ball. He did have a go at the red. Kind of got away with it. This is really difficult red now, Robin. Yeah, so another chance now for Victor. Stunning the cue ball up. Black needs to be a little bit careful not to overhit it. Brown possibly cover black. Yeah, it's far too hard for me. It looks like he's tried to go up for one of the baulk colours, but there was no reason to do that. Let's flip the green with the cue ball. Isn't anywhere really. Not gonna be able to attempt to red from there, surely. Might be looking at the red to the right of the black, but it's an easy safety shot off the 6 reds below the pink. Try and get the cue ball in behind the yellow. That was a really difficult part. I don't think that was the right shot. If you're going to have any chance against players like Robin, you've got to keep things tight. You can't be going for really difficult shots that will be leaving Robin with a really nice chance like this one.
Fine.
So nearly snookered himself on the 2 reds that pot to the left middle. But he's okay, he can stun down to the black with this one.
6.
So already makes things much nicer. Get one of the high value colours on its own spot. So there's 3 or 4 open reds.
14.
Robin can play with it now. Doesn't have to go into the red straight away. But at some point he will be looking to develop the 6 reds below the pink.
21. $22.
Well, a little bit straight to go into them this time, but bring the cue ball back for the other loose red. Well, he was a little bit straight, just enough angle
29.
to force up into the reds. It wasn't an ideal angle on the black by any means. That's why he didn't get much of a split with the reds.
Robin Hull, 29.
Yeah, so he left him with an awkward red to the green pocket. That was a really nicely thought out positional shot. Victor screwing cue ball below the black. But he definitely got away with it, Victor, that previous shot, not leaving Robin anything easy. And Victor now can potentially have a go at the red to the green pocket, screw the cue ball back for the black. Don't think he'll be leaving anything on apart from the one that he's going for.
1.
Well, it's a lovely pot, but decided not to screw the cue ball back for the black, just stun the cue ball. So this black now is really difficult.
Black ball. Viktors Jengovatovs, 1.
Yeah, and it makes it much harder as well, playing it at that sort of pace. Not left Robin anything easy. He will have a go at the red. Down the black cushion.
1.
Nicely played, but needs the cue ball to slow down. He's not going to. So potentially could play the brown to the left centre.
Robin Hull, 1.
So he's had a few chances already, Victor, but needs to start making a little bit more of these chances if he's going to put up a good fight against Robin. Yeah,
1.
wonderful pot. Decided he was always going to be risking that. Was Robin the way he played safe. Tried to open the 4 reds.
Round ball. Viktors Jengovatovs, 1.
Well, it's just going to be 1 point again. So Robin just being patient to get a chance. Could have maybe taken that red to the right corner, but already has 23-point lead in this frame. Doesn't need to push the boat out too much, especially with how aggressive Victor's been. Will surely be leaving Robin with a chance. Well, not if they keep going in, but he has had a few really wayward shots that could have potentially given Robin a chance, but he's got away with them all so far. So I didn't have too much of an angle.
3.
He had to get close to the reds, but to himself a chance with the mid-ranged red to left corner. And another great pot. So does the red pot to the right centre. If not, black is cuttable to left centre. So it looks like it is possible.
Viktors Jengovatovs, 4.
Didn't get close to the pot. But in hitting pink too thin, cue ball's travelled too far up the table, which is really nice for Victor. He's not left Robin a chance to pot the red that Victor was playing on directly above the black. But this looks like a really nice safety shot. It's hard to see if the red would pop. But I'm sure Victor was trying to screw the cue ball back up the table.
1.
So he has been patient and he has finally got a second chance in this frame. So the top red clearly pot, but don't think the black will then be available to the same pocket. Might have to try and top the cue ball under the black and red. Yeah,
9.
nice angle to do that. He's played it well. So I just need to now judge the cannon to the red. No, not ideal.
16.
Still going to have a chance to cut the red in, but this is now going to be difficult. It's 35 points in front. It is going to be frame ball. It's there. So
17.
already one snooker needed for Victor.
Robin Hull, 17.
I'm sure I'll come back to the table. Just one snooker needed. But not a good safety shot, so if the red now disappears, I'm sure nobody will want this opening frame.
1. Eight. 10. 13. 'Robin Hull, 13. And the frame.
So Robin Hull is going to have won this first frame. Some really good long pots in that frame from Victor, but couldn't make anything from the chances when he got them, and he was punished within 2 chances from Robin Hull. Victor needed a snooker. So good signs with his long potting, Victor, but he's going to need to do a lot more with his chances if he's going to have any sort of chance of being such a good player like Robin. Those of you wondering why the semi-finals of the under-21s isn't being played on this main table, that's just to try and make it a little bit more fair on the players. If the schedule wanted both of the semi-finals on at the same time, it wouldn't be fair to put one of the finalists, having played a match on this main table, back on the table for the final, and they wanted the final to be played on table 1. So the only way to make it fair, especially with this being a slightly different table, this one of Rasson, the other tables in the arena are all star tables. So to make it more fair on the players, all 4 are playing on star tables, and then the 2 finalists will move on to this table 1, the Rasson, for the final. The final will be scheduled for 2 o'clock. keep you up to date on the scores to the semi-finals. Artemi Sissins has gone 1-0 up on Liam Davis. Still in the first frame between Robin McGuigan and Anthony Kowalski. Well, it's just finished. Anthony Kowalski has won the opening frame.
One.
Both of their matches, the best of sevens. Well, I'm sure the final will be a longer format.
One.
Well, it wasn't too difficult, the blue. Looked a natural angle to avoid 3 bolt colours in the red up the table. So if Victor can get through to the red to the left corner, you shouldn't have to do too much with the cue ball to play for the black. Decided to play it with more pace, and it's a terrible result with the cue ball going in.
One.
I'm sure would like to clear the red off of the black spot as soon as possible.
Seven.
Might decide to stun down for that red now. He has a nice angle. So it looks as though this might be the last loose red. Robin to play on the one below the pack. May pot to the right corner. Really would be ideal if it did. He could finish low on that one. Develop a lot of the reds. If not, he'll be looking to go into them now. Well played. Had a really nice angle on the black. It's ideal that the reds come over the left centre. So could potentially drop the red in, up for the pink. Well, just about gone far enough to not be hampered on the pink. Nearly finished in a really bad position if he'd have hampered himself over the yellow. So the cannon on the blues made things a little bit more difficult. Spinning this over to the other side of the black. Potentially use 2 cushions with the cue ball.
36.
And he was straight enough to just stun directly straight to the other side of the black, but got too much into the cue ball and it's
Robin Hull,
finished
36.
nowhere for a colour. So nice 41-point lead in the second frame. Victor comes back to the table. So another good chance for Robin. Doesn't need to do too much more in this frame. He's got a nice angle on his blue to go up and down the table, right hand side of the brown. He was always guaranteed to be on the red to right corner. Be nice. Being on the red to left corner. I'm sure he would have been playing on the blue. There's no problem. Brown again, topping off the bolt, pushing down for the red. So he's going to need one of the more difficult reds. If he gets an angle on a colour, I'm sure he'll try and develop the 3 reds. Yeah, that's not ideal. This will probably now just be a safety shot. And usually you'll see players trying to put colours safe.
Robin Hull, 12.
At this stage of the frame, but Robin decided not to there. So the red to right corner. It's not cuttable. So Robin left with the red to left centre. That's a nice pot, and he was always going to have the pink to follow, and that's all he'll need to leave Victor needing a snooker in the second frame. I'm sure with these loose threads as well, Robin kill the frame off here.
8.
So I've got to say, it's really nice, these sorts of tournaments, getting players like Robin Hull back on the table.
15.
Really is an incredible player. Probably most well known for his victory at the shootout on tour. Pocketed the £50,000 for winning that tournament. That was a good few years back now. There is one more match scheduled on this table before the final. I believe I said before, but the final's scheduled for 2 p.m. local time in Bosnia, 1 p.m. in the UK. That'll be final of the European Under-21s, and the winner of that will be awarded a 2-year tour card on the main World Snooker Tour.
Viktors
Looking back
Jengovatovs to
at
break.
some of Robin Hull's feats over his career, he was almost professional non-stop from 1993 to 2012. He dropped off for a season, back on in 2013 till 2019. But he's been unable to get back on the tour since, for the last 5 years. But he'll definitely be one of the players in contention this week. Got so much experience.
1. Robin Hull, 1.
That was a good chance. Oh, putting the black safe in the middle of the pack is going to make things difficult for both players. Yeah, Victor really struggling to make anything happen in this match so far. Well, that's
1.
an incredible fluke. can't get through to the brown. It's going to be difficult with the long blue. It's got to take something on surely with the red close to the green pocket.
Robin Hull, 1.
Yeah, it wasn't too close. But there was pressure on it with him leaving the red over the corner.
One.
Not ideal in playing the cannon to the blue. I'm sure he was looking to stun to the right hand side and come down. Ideally, if he was on the yellow. Still got a chance though, doesn't need to do too much with the cue ball, focus on the pot. With this green to left centre, cue ball's naturally coming down the table. That's another shot.
Viktors Jengovatovs, 1.
Decided to play it far too hard.
One.
So straight on the red could do too much for the cue ball, so Robin, I think he was just looking to whether he could play safe and develop the black. Oh, wonderful shot with the blue. Such a massive amount of cue
6.
power needed. The only red potable, the one to right centre, had to get the cue ball right down the table.
Robin Hull, 6.
Struck the previous blue so well, but this is a much easier red to right centre.
One.
That's a wonderful pot. He's done really well to get the right side of the blue. It's always difficult playing these top players. Pressure almost every shot, you know. Oh, has he fluked the blue?
6.
It looks like he still was walking to his chair, didn't realise he'd fluked it. Brought a smile to his face. Yeah, and him catching the blue too thick, topping the cue ball off the cushion. He's not finished on the red to right corner. Surely too difficult to take the red down the left hand side cushion that he's looking at now. It'll just be playing safe off the right hand side using the black cushion, sending the cue ball back up the table.
Viktors Jengovatovs,
I think that's what he's played. Oh, the red far too thick. So he sent the cue ball across the table towards the pack. It's fortunate to not cannon anything down the side of the table. Still left Robin with an opening red. It's not there, and going across the other side of the table, he's left it for Victor. There's a gap between the pink and the small cluster of reds.
1.
So, wonderful shot. As long as he can get through to the red
7.
right corner, that'll open the pink up into the right corner also. So, this has now turned into a good chance, Robin.
8.
So, there's a little bit
13.
between the blue and pink, but could nicely play up for the red. Doesn't need to do much as well with the cue ball.
14.
Naturally, would have a good angle on the yellow to get back down the table.
$16.
Yeah, it's nicely played for the red below the pink. I'm sure it will pass the other. Would be ideal as well if the pink will pot to right centre.
Robin Hull, 16.
Well, I think it clearly went past the other red. He was really disappointed to catch so much. But the other red didn't get too close to the pot, really.
Thank you.
So I was stretching. Red couldn't reach it. Had to use the rest.
One.
But this game is really difficult. Never mind when you're playing against a top player like Robin. Definitely will be an intimidation factor.
3. Four.
Now it's well controlled. Natural angle to play up the pink, just missing the red next to the green.
Ten.
It looks like he's just rushed the red.
Touching.
Might be touching ball.
Touching ball.
Didn't quite hear the referee, but I think it is. Not going to be on the two reds at left corner.
Robin Hull, 10.
Got a really nice cue ball tight to the bolt cushion. He was always going to be leaving the red to the left corner. We have seen a good few long pots from Victor this match. Can he pull out another one here? too close at all. He was playing the cue ball into a position where he couldn't leave another red on, just one that he was playing. And he couldn't have finished much worse. Well, really surprising miss. Attempting any pot, would just be playing the cue ball twice across and up behind one of the bolt colours. If he was playing that, got it too thin and played it too hard as well. I don't know if Robin was playing behind the blue, but got a really nice cue ball blocked. All the reds down the left-hand side of the table. Yeah, the safety shot wasn't easy there. He might have got away with it if Robin can't get to the potting angle of the red closest to left corner. Got down onto it relatively quick, so I think he can.
1.
So he needs the cue ball to slow down, get through to the brown. It's not bad at all. Got a couple of reds in the open. And 2 reds, 2 pinks will be enough.
6.
To leave Victor needing a snooker. Looks a little bit straight on the pink. Have to pull the cue ball back for a little bit more awkward. Red to left corner. But one good shot position on the pink.
12.
That'll be frame and match over.
Robin Hull, 12.
It's not there, so still a slither of the chance for Victor. So that was a good pot just now. Any colour needed. Well, the brown definitely will be enough. Put Robin 44 points in front with 43 on the table. And it's there.
5.
And another lovely
6.
long red will guarantee this match to Robin. He's played really well in patches, made some nice breaks. A few nice long pots, but a few careless misses. Good factor may have been he just
12.
wasn't put under any pressure from Victor. He had plenty of chances in the
13.
first frame and didn't make many points at all. And definitely does take a little bit of pressure to bring the best out of these top players.
19. $21. 24. 28. Robin Hull scores 28.
No real attempt to pot the blue.
Match.
He knows the match is over. So it was just a little bit too much
Well played, Victor.
for Victor. Robin Hull, such a great player. I'm sure he'll be really positive about his chances this week. But he gets off to the perfect start with his first group game this morning, very first session of the men's 3-0. Happy as Victor.
I could just get your signature there, Robin. Thank you.
So there's another match scheduled on this table for 12 o'clock local time. That might go on early if both players
Thank you very much.
are scheduled to go on.
Thank you very much.
They're ready. That match is scheduled for Ukraine's Yulian Boyko. He played an incredible match yesterday in the quarterfinals of the under-21, so it'll be good to see him back out here. He lost the match 4-2 to Artemis Zezins, who's currently playing Liam Davis. So thanks a lot. See you for the next match. Potentially we'll go on early, but if not, that'll be 12 o'clock local time here in Bosnia. That's 11 o'clock back in the UK. So thanks a lot, everyone. See you for that one.